I've officially cracked. Quarantine has cracked me. We're about to see what I'm about to do about it though. I don't know if you know this. You probably don't unless you've been around my channel for quite some time. I used to dye my hair peach, and before that it was pink, like a pastel, a lot. And then I kind of was like doing more like strawberry blonde for a while, and then I kind of went a little bit darker blonde, which I regretted instantly, and went back to lighter blonde. Because I was having an identity crisis, like, which is really sad to say that my identity is like based off of my hair color, but such is life. So I have this Arctic Fox hair dye. The problem is, it doesn't do anything to you now, but my apartment number used to be 1311 2 years ago. So I'm only, there's a cat here, no surprise. I'm only slightly concerned that this is gonna ruin my hair. And by slightly, I mean greatly, but at the same time, quarantine is telling me to dye my hair. I know I'm not the first girl to do this. I know that a lot of people did it. In fact, one of my best friends here on YouTube, Majelle, she did her hair pink and she's literally a goddess, literally stunning. I'm losing my words, but you know what I mean. She looks amazing. If I can show the picture of what I used to look like though with peach hair, I'll throw it up on the screen here. I'm nervous. I haven't had colored hair for a while, and I was gonna do colored hair, but I recently got a new opportunity, which meant I had to have normal hair. And then this pandemic went ahead and made that new opportunity not really probably happen until 2021. So thank you, coronavirus, for taking away my career, or at least taking away for the time being. That's all I'm gonna say about that. But I think I have a bowl that I'm gonna look for, because that would be super helpful, like a bowl and a brush for these hair dyes. These are Sunset Orange and Virgin Pink. At the time, they didn't have pastel colors. I think they do now, but they didn't then, so I'm gonna have to dilute this with some conditioner. So let's get into it. Found the bowl, could not find a brush. I honestly don't even remember if I had a brush in the past. I just remember I had bought a bowl because one of my closest friends is a hairstylist, hairdresser, all that jazz, and I go to the hair store with her quite often to get discounts on the good hair stuff, and that's probably where I bought this bowl. I also bought gloves back then, but I think they're all gone. Let's see, this says shampoo without conditioner. Shampoo without conditioner and dry hair. Yeah, I don't think I'm not gonna wash my hair. Okay, all right, I'm not gonna wash my hair, that's fine. Use protective cream around the hairline. Remove bottle cap and inner seal. Wear protective gloves. Okay, that's not happening either. Continue to use protective gloves. Okay, it's bad. We're off to a really bad start. Leave color on hair for 30 minutes or longer. For best results, cover hair with plastic cap. I will be using a plastic grocery store bag. And then rinse hair in cold water and away from face. So I'm not gonna shower tonight. I showered last night and I didn't work out today. And I know some people are really good at hygiene and like showering every day, and not me. I am going to change so that I'm in clothes. I don't care if I get dirty, but this is one of my favorite. I love this shirt so much. So I'm not gonna use this shirt, but I'm gonna change. I'm gonna put a towel down beneath me so that we don't get things dirty. Just kidding, I'm not wearing this. I would never wear this shirt. I would never damage it. The hardest part of doing this is figuring out how much color like you need to make, like how much solution. We'll be fine. We'll figure it out, we'll be fine. The only thing I do remember from the last time making this is that it didn't last very long on my hair, which I guess at this point I'm not complaining about, since this is definitely more of a spontaneous decision. I didn't really think through this at all, you know? So I don't know if the color, I think it looks a lot more orange on the camera than it actually is. And also this is not nearly enough now that I'm thinking about it. So I'm gonna add some more conditioner and continue to dilute. The only problem is this conditioner has a slight yellowy tint to it, which could definitely skew the color. But we're making all sorts of mistakes tonight, so I think it's fine. Also, the Arctic Fox hair dye smells like candy, and I'm definitely here for that. Ooh, that's pretty. That's the color I want. I don't think it's showing up well on camera, but that's the color I want. So before you ask why towels are hanging on the shower curtain and not on a towel rack, well, you see that broke 5 months ago. Haven't fixed it. Probably should have taken my makeup off before this, but you know what? This is like the first day of the entire week I had makeup on, so I don't really want to take it off, you know? Should we FaceTime my sister?
Dude! Why didn't you tell me?
I just literally decided. Wait, I'm vlogging it.
Remember when I was like, oh, let me know if you have pink hair dye because I want to do it.
Yeah, well, we can do it.
Hey, Kendra's followers, it's Kira.
Oh.
You guys haven't seen me in a bit. I'm here. I'm alive. Miss you guys. I know you only come for me anyways, so.
I had to section my hair off. I did 4 sections, and so I'm gonna work on this one first. So I left it out. I think this is the best way to go about it. Like 4 sections. This is what my friend does when she does my hair, so. And I'm just gonna use my hands because I don't have any other tools, so. I literally just finished. I literally did my hair in sections to make sure that there's a strip here. Put that on for now. Yeah, you're gonna need more. Okay. Because I can only get so much.
Just call me watermelon sugar high.
Watermelon sugar. Hi. Okay, I feel like you can't really tell in this lighting.
Whatever makes you more attractive to Harry's style, that will do.
Honestly.
If he's into girls that, you know, look like a song, I'm here.
So mine is like a little streaky, but in a cute way, like highlights.
Yeah.
Kira's is just like.
I just fully bleached my hair, like painted
Yeah.
on. So it, like I did it on Saturday. So it's gonna hold a lot more to my hair than it would Kendra's.
Look.
So.
This lighting is so bad, I feel like. So, it has been a couple of days since I have filmed. I think I dyed my hair on Wednesday or Thursday, and honestly it's Monday, so I flopped, and no one's really surprised because I have always been a bad daily vlogger. Not daily vlogger, normal vlogger. I'm great with travel vlogs. I suck at like weekly vlogs or whatever. But I wanted to say hi, how's quarantine? Quarantine's okay here. Definitely not anything great, but that's fine. We're gonna push through it. Obviously, as you can see, my hair is still pinky peach. I haven't washed it since then. I think I'm gonna wash it tonight or tomorrow. I'm not 100% sure. And a lot of it will wash up by then, and that's okay. Next time I wanna make sure it's a little bit more orange, so it's a little bit more peachy, but I love it. It's fun, it's cute. It's here to stay for now. I had like a big opportunity that has been postponed. It was supposed to happen in May, and now it's not going to be happening till later this year or early next year because of everything that's going on. And I used to dye my hair colorful a lot. Not a lot. It's been a couple of years, but a couple of years ago I used to do it a lot. But I haven't been doing it last year and a half because I've been preparing for this big opportunity thing. And I can't have colored hair. So when this got postponed, I was like, well, I might as well have colored hair for as long as I can until I can no longer have it anymore for the rest of my life almost. Okay, anyway, with all that being said, I wanted to just kind of say this is gonna be like my birthday vlog, I think, because my birthday is in 2 days. It's the 27th right now, which means my birthday is the 29th, obviously. So I guess, yeah, 2 days or whatever. And I'm an introvert. I like being inside and being quiet. Well, I'm not always quiet, but I like recharging on my own. I like being on my own most of the time. But birthdays are like the one thing that like I genuinely look forward to all year. I like to do stuff on my birthday, so this kind of sucks. But I do think I have kind of a plan for what I want to do for my birthday. We'll see how it pans out. But I will take you guys along. I wanted to let you know though what I was reading. So I actually just finished The Raven Boys. Let me just grab the book because I'm about to gush. I'm about to gush. So the funniest thing, actually, can we talk about the fact that like a couple months ago I got this in an owl crate, and it says trees in your eyes, stars in your heart, and it's a Raven Boys ornament, and I was like, I should probably just like throw this away or sell it, but I usually throw away or give away anything. I try not to throw anything away, but anything that I don't really care about, I usually try to put it on Depop or give it away to friends that I know love the series or all that kind of stuff. But for some reason I was like, I'm just gonna hang on to this just in case, because it's kind of cute. Like I genuinely could use it. Oh, there's a cat right there. She's another story. I'll tell you that later. I genuinely could use it on a Christmas tree next year. Well, turns out it's now about one of my new favorite series ever of all time, and it is The Raven Boys by Maggie Stiefvater. And I just think it's so funny because I've heard people talking about this book for this series for years and years, especially the last year and a half when I've been involved in BookTube. But I was like, that's just not gonna be me. That series does not sound like me at all. I don't really like the covers. It's so funny because, like, side note, but like I always feel like when I don't like a cover and then I read the book and fall in love with the book, and now I love the cover too. Like I love the covers of these books, but it's because I am in love with the books as well. Literally, you guys, if you like getting to know characters as like one of the main parts of the book, if you like character development, if you like character growth, deep interpersonal relationships between the characters, then this is a series for you. I happen to love the plot. A lot of people are like, what's the plot? And like, it kind of can, I totally see how some people are saying that, but I happen to adore this plot. It's just that the plot spans through the entire 4 books rather than, like, there's small plots that happen in each book, obviously, because like you need a plot to have a book. But the massive plot spans over the 4 books. But this series, Gainsey is one of my favorite characters ever of all time. Blue is one of my favorite characters ever of all time. I genuinely think Blue is an Enneagram 4 and I'm an Enneagram 4. So I can see why I love her so much. Like I just kind of want to be best friends with her. I kind of want to give her a hug and hang out with her. And yeah, so and Gainsey, I'm in love with Gainsey. I love his determination and his drive. I love, honestly, just, yeah, I guess like the determination and the drive and the ambition to go out and get what he wants, and like how he spent years and years and years studying this thing and trying to find the dead Welsh king. And literally, I cannot get enough of this series. I already want to rewatch it. I wish, Netflix, please. Side note, of all the books I've ever read, I feel like this would be the easiest to make into a really good TV show, because you wouldn't have to, there wouldn't be much you'd have to rewrite or change. Like, it's a very solid story that could easily be made into a TV show. But anyways, I don't even remember what I was saying. Oh, because of something that happens at the very beginning of the 4th book, it makes me want to go back and reread the whole series now that I know that. And anyways, amazing, amazing, amazing. Just finished that. I had read that over the last, like, I think like 10 days. I read all 4 books, and I am obsessed. And so now what I'm reading is Harry Potter and the Order of the, Half-Blood Prince, not Order of the Phoenix. I just finished Order of the Phoenix, good grief, Order of the Phoenix in March, and I wanted to finish this by the end of April. Obviously it's not gonna happen because it's the end of the month, but I kind of do like a mixture of audiobook and reading, because like obviously as we all know, the audiobooks of Harry Potter are great. I like to mainly physically read these, but like if I can pop it on while I'm like cooking or getting ready for the day or washing my face and stuff like that, then I do that. I think though that this, like, upon rereading it, has the potential of being a 5-star, not a 5-star, my favorite book of the series. That's what I meant to say. So cross your fingers. I know that a lot of people hate Snape, and I understand why people hate Snape, and now it's really bright because the sun came out. But I do love Snape, mainly because like I love troubled, very, very troubled characters, and I cannot wait to like relearn all this stuff about him. Anyways, I'm like, can we talk about how the fact that the Raven Boys is done and over with? If you've read the Raven Boys and you read the, what is it called, Call Down the Hawk, the Dreamers, I think it came out last year, 2019. It's the first of the Dreamers duology, which is about like Ronan and I think 2 other new characters. Tell me if I should start that soon. I need to buy it from Barnes & Nobles. They're doing curbside pickup, thank heavens, because I have ordered some books off of both Barnes & Noble and Amazon at this time of quarantine. and both have taken so long to get to me that I just kind of want to not only support Barnes & Noble, but also like get them ASAP. So I want to do like curbside pickup. Something else really exciting. I got approved for an ARC on NetGalley of The Invisible Life of Addie LaRue by V.E. Schwab, which is funny because it's the first V.E. Schwab book I've ever read. I thought about reading A Darker Shade of Magic series first because I have had that on my shelves for like over a year, but this one's more exciting. And also I have a couple of friends on like Twitter and BookTube who also got approved for the ARC and really liked it. So I started it last night. I only got to read the first chapter, but I'm hoping to finish that before the end of April so that it is in my April wrap up. I also read the little novella called Opal by Maggie Stiefvater, which is just like about orphan girl / Opal from the Raven Boys, and I loved it. Anything that I can get a little bit more of the Raven Boys, I will. Are Gainsey and Blue in the Call Down the Hawk even just for like a hot minute? Can I even just look forward to like them at all? Because like they're two of my favorite people of all time. Also, can we talk about how in the Raven at the end I cried? At the end of the Raven King I cried. It's fine. It's fine. I cried. I did not want it to end. There are very few series where I'm like, please, I do not want this to end, and that was one of them. And I'm so shocked that that's like one of my favorite series of all time easily right now. It's crazy because I did not expect that from it. Long story short about this little cat, it's been abandoned twice, and we were not looking for another cat, but I was asked if I could take in a cat, and I said, yeah, I'll foster the cat, because like we've fostered cats before. I love doing it because obviously I'm a big animal person and I want them to find the right home and stuff, but you can tell she's might have been abused and definitely doesn't trust humans. I mean, she trusts Sam and I now like almost fully, which is good. She purrs and she wants to cuddle and stuff. But you can tell she was probably abused or I don't know, but she's been abandoned twice. And so I think she might end up staying here, which was not the plan, but it's probably what's gonna end up happening because I don't know if someone else is gonna have the same patience to like have the patience with her to have her like fully developed there. And plus she's almost fully developed here. Literally my thoughts have been so jumbled in this last clip. Quickly tell me if you've read Call Down the Hawk. Was it amazing? Should I start it right now? And are there any bits of Blue and Gainsey, even just like a second, because that would be really amazing. And also I'm really excited to see what The Invisible Life of Addie LaRue has to offer. And I want to buy some more books, so I might end up doing that. Oh, we named this cat Nebula. Her real name, well, no, that's her real name now. Her name was Nala. And like, if you have an animal named Nala, this is not a dig to you at all, but one of my cousins, her dog's name is Nala, and I was like, I obviously don't want to have a pet with the same name as her pet. I just think Nala is super overused, so I was like, I definitely don't want her name to be Nala if she ends up staying here. So I was trying to think of a character, because I like to name our animals after characters, and hence Katza from Graceling, Murphy from, what is that movie called? What? Interstellar? I don't know why I was thinking. Flynn from Tangled. We have a cat named Little Man, but he was named Little Man because originally he was going to be a foster, and then Sam fell in love with him, so we would just call him Little Man because we didn't want to name him, and then we ended up obviously keeping him, so his name is Little Man. But we named her Nebula because like in, you know, like in Guardians of the Galaxy, Guardians of the Galaxy 2 is one of my favorite movies of all time. It's so amazing. But Nebula is a character you like despise at the beginning, or you're meant to despise her. And then she ends up being one of my favorite characters by the time of first of all, the end of Guardians of the Galaxy, but even by like Endgame, she's such a good character. So renamed her Nebula because it sounds like Nala. It has the same beginning and end, like and La Nebula. And obviously I just think it's a much more unique name than Nala. So that's all I have to say. But I'm gonna give you updates of The Invisible Life of Addie LaRue if I can remember. This has been a really long clip and it'll probably be the bulk of the video. So also my birthday stuff probably. What's up, guys? Today is my birthday. Yesterday I posted just a quick little clip of me going to Barnes & Noble, and I did a curbside pickup, and I was gonna film it like getting the bag, and I was like, I don't want to make this guy feel awkward for filming that. So I thought about showing it to you guys here, but literally I want to film a haul, a quarantine / birthday book haul. I don't know if I'm gonna have time to film that today, so I'll probably end up filming it tomorrow or something. But yeah, sorry, I was gonna show you guys and then I was like, ah, just kidding. Right now we are going to go to In-N-Out. That was my lunch choice. We did play tennis. Luckily, I know we're in quarantine and we're self-isolating, but luckily with tennis, like, we don't have to touch anyone, and there's obviously a lot of social distancing going on. So because the courts are far away and stuff. But anyways, what else am I gonna do? I'm probably gonna put on Disneyland videos, like ride videos, and I'm gonna bake a vegan cake, which I'm really excited about. It's not much else going on in self-isolation quarantine birthday. But oh, I am reading The Afterlife. No, not The Afterlife. I am obviously reading The Invisible Life of Addie LaRue. I am 25% of the way through and I'm liking it, but I'm also not, for the main reason that there's like little to no dialogue, and I feel that you get to know your character very well through their dialogue. You get to know their personality and everything through the dialogue, and there's basically none of that. I'm sure it will change. I understand why there's none of that because of the way she's had to tell the story, but I want more. And also it's very, very slow. Like, I'm 25% of the way through and we're still getting tons of flashbacks, and I know flashbacks are very necessary, especially for like the story of Addie LaRue, but at the same time it's like, okay, action please. Like, we need some action. We need some stuff going on. So I will keep you updated on that. I like it so far. I'm just not loving it, but everyone else I've talked to has absolutely loved it. The people who have gotten an arc of it and been able to read it. So I'm hoping that I love it and that my mind kind of shifts. Right now it's looking around like, again, this is 25% of the way through, so this is so early on to say, but like, if I had to give it a rating right now, I'd probably do like 3, 3.5, 4, like around there. So hopefully it changes to a 4, 4.5, or 5, but I will let you guys know. I'm gonna go get some In-N-Out. This is the line for In-N-Out. It usually starts over there, but instead it's starting here. But we're dedicated.
Love that In-N-Out.
Made this. It's like a vegan vanilla cake with a vanilla chai frosting. And then I made this, which is a vegan marble cake. The night has wound down. Wound? Is that the term? I think so. We watched Avengers, which, like, obviously the first Avengers, like 2012. That is favorite movie. And we had pizza, curry pizza actually. And if you're in Salt Lake area, then you should definitely look up curry pizza. It's like my favorite food ever. And just had some dinner and some cake, and I had a good one. I had a good quarantine birthday. You know, what else can you ask for in quarantine? So that was actually the last clip I filmed for that vlog, because clearly I'm a flop, and I didn't end up finishing Addie LaRue until literally like May 11th, and I think that has something to say about how I enjoyed the book. Like, I gave it a 3-star. I'll talk more about it in my May wrap up, but like, I just wasn't really ever super cute into it. The pacing was pretty off to me, and I didn't feel I got very invested with the characters because it was third person, which I think can most of the time and quite frequently be be achieved in a way where I can still be very invested in the character, but not really in this case. And the one character I was super into learning more about, we didn't ever get to learn more about him. So that's all I have to say about that. It was really weird because I've never really had a poor review to send back to NetGalley, so it was weird and I felt a little uncomfy, but it's fine. I did it anyways, and it was a 3-star book. It wasn't a bad book. The people that love it, I see why they love it. It just wasn't for me. You know what I mean? So I didn't feel too bad giving it a 3-star because I don't think it was a bad book. It wasn't it for me. That's all I have to say. This is going to be the end of this vlog. Maybe I'll do another vlog soon. Clearly I'm very bad at them, so maybe I won't. I don't know. We'll see. Thanks for watching. Love you guys a lot, and have a great morning, noon, evening, day, night, whenever happens to be that you're watching this video, and I will see you in my next one. Bye.